All right, guys and dolls. June 14th, as I said I would. Filming a PSA submission reveal that was delivered to me on June the 11th. I remember this submission. It was an alright submission. A lot of this submission are things that kind of were for me, which I shouldn't be doing, but I have a lot of things in here for me. With every order, I'm sending off something for me. I like obscure stuff. I love nostalgia. I love this low-level, mid-level hero. Guys that everybody's not going to remember or care about. I love them, though. And it's a thing I'm into. So some of that's in here. But I had fun with it. It was a good submission. And there's some things that will do just fine. They'll move just fine. But yeah, a lot of this was for me. And it turned out all right. But before that, we always have to remember, hey, on today, it is the day after the Knicks winning the NBA championship. It's really something. All the years I wanted the Knicks to win it. All those teams with Ewing. Just never, man. I still don't have it the taste out of my mouth in '99. The Sprewell, Larry Johnson, I think Allen Houston team with Ewing just not able to go. They should have won in '94, but they didn't. But '99 they would have won hands down had Ewing been available. He was not. So yeah, I've cheered for the Knicks a lot of years in a long time. So it's I wish it would have happened then. So let me move on because I'm not in it anymore. I am not in it anymore. And I'm just not. But yeah, the Knicks winning a title. It's really something. And people need to stop being stupid. I won't get too much into it, but I read a comment from a woman. People can read the comment if they want to. Well, I think the comment came from Bleacher Report. I had never heard the comment before, but you had Becky Hammond, who was a good women's player. I know who they are. I knew about women's basketball at a time. She was a good player. I think she was a coach. Maybe in the league for the Spurs. I can't believe Becky Hammond did some men's coaching. And even tried, was it Lieberman Klein? I don't know if it was Nancy Lieberman Klein or not. One of them. Who cares? Screw the women's game. Especially when comments made like that. Look, don't judge everybody based on yourself. I read a comment that she said Jalen Brunson was too small to be effective, to be a leader, and to win a championship. She said you have to have a 1A guy. And it was in quotes that she said he too small. Not he's too small. Becky Hammond white now. Talking about he too small. But anyway, Becky Hammond is in quotes quoted saying he too small. Well, Brunson is a player. He's been one. And now I thought about it earlier. What does she mean? Because now, what does she mean he's too small? Who has been a dominant champion here? Out of guys that we recognize that have really been now physical marvels. LeBron James is supposed to be a specimen. 6'8" and 250, 60, whatever they say, maybe 6'9", 250, 260, I don't know. So he fits that mold. But if I go down the list, because now I'm saying this so I don't always talk about the same thing. Oh, he always brings that up. It's over. I know it's over. I can move on from stuff. I can move on from stuff just fine. But now you saying a guy can't be a small guy and win a title? He can't be the man? So, I went back through times, great teams, championship teams. And I mean, what is she talking about? Because there's not been many great dominant big guys being the man winning titles. Just hadn't been. In the 80s, you had the Lakers. Well, Magic Johnson was really, that's why he's Magic Johnson to me. I know he's not a friendly or good guy. And I, don't care if he is or not. But I'm just, I'm not talking him up too much. Like being a fan of him is what I'm letting be known. Even though I'm totally a fan of him, but not like the basketball. That's it. I don't care. Look. So, but anyway, you had the Lakers in the 80s. Magic was a one of a kind player, a once in a lifetime player. I guess they had a big center. But you move on from that, immediately you had a bad boy Pistons era. Who was the man on that team? Isaiah Thomas. Small guard Isaiah Thomas, 6'1" Isaiah Thomas, who gave it to Magic and everybody else. Come on now. Well, after that you had the Bulls run. Well, we know who the guy for the Bulls was. Now, let's understand what she's talking about. He's too small. Jordan is a guy that's only about 6'6". Basketball height in terms, that's not tall. So what does she mean? I don't get it. With Brunson being about 6'2", 6'3", I think he is. Brunson is not 6 feet tall or sub 6 feet tall. He's taller than 6'1". He's somewhere around 6'2" or 6'3", I believe. I don't really know. That's how much I've been into it with this whole era. I don't really know. And I definitely did not think he was the player that he is. Out of Villanova. The best guards out of Villanova I thought were, and I still think, I like Scotty Reynolds out of Villanova. And way back in the times, I liked Alvin Williams out of Villanova. Those, in my opinion, were the best Villanova guards that it was. Then you had Brunson, who won all kind of championships there. So it's unbelievable. So that's all he does to me. So he's a dude to me. And I don't know what she means or is referring to. Because at what point, what is too small? If you go back in time to stand with the Jordan, getting back on topic or whatever, staying with the Jordan thing, it was a lot of guys. If you go back and hear some of the reaction to him coming into the league, it was a lot of guys doubting Jordan, saying he was too small. Like, I don't know if a guy that's, that small can, come dominate the game. So I mean, that's not really dominant size. Is that too small? At what point is she saying? And what is she talking about was too small? Everybody's hero, Kobe Bryant, about 6'6" or 6'7", which is tall, but not anything spectacular for basketball. So is she talking about 7-footers? Because 6'3" is not a small guard. That's not a small guard. Before they got to this era, in these times, where they try to make anybody, which everybody doesn't have, when they try to make anybody a point guard, a lead guard, before that time, 6'3" was a bigger guard. 6'3" was a bigger guard. And I don't even know what Brunson is supposed to be, but even if he's shorter, with the, a lot of times, you are able to be physical, and Brunson is not a slight, small frame guy by any means. So, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. If he's 6'1", 6'1" is small, but, look, that's been done. And if you're a player, you're a player. Another guy who I think right now could lead people to a title, Tyrese Maxey. Is Tyrese Maxey going to be too small? Because I absolutely think that he can do it. Because you're going to have a team to win a title. But anyway, I'm moving forward with that. But yeah, Jordan wasn't crazy, dominant size for that. Now, and if she's talking about he's not good enough, she said he too small. That's what the quote read. He too small. Now, are you saying he's too small, or are you saying he's not good enough? Because at what point, 6'6" ain't scaring nobody in basketball. It's just not. I think you got Peterson coming out this year that's about 6'6". He wants to play point guard. So, I mean, that's good now. That's good positional size. But that's what I'm saying. 6'6" is in those areas. That's not a big guy. That's not a dominant size guy. So what is she saying? And then who dominant size has won like that? Who? Because like I say, and this is where people can calm down. See, because all I'm going to do is tell the truth. If you think I'm trying to suck up to you and get some money from you, I'm not. So let's knock some people down a peg that I have high on the peg list, whatever you say there. Shaq. Yeah, it was the Shaq and Kobe show, and Shaq was dominant. But now, in terms of, and he was dominant with those first titles. But in terms of looking at it, who we consider, people are going to consider Kobe before Shaq, with the Lakers and with the titles. So I don't know, but Shaq was dominant. Shaq was dominant, but still, you're going to remember Kobe, and that's who the game was left in the hands of. It was supposed to go from Jordan now. We got a kid, Kobe, just as great as Jordan. After they had looked for it for years and years and years anyway. After that, I mean, who? Duncan was a big guy who won titles, but Duncan was under the Spurs system because Duncan wasn't a winner at Wake Forest. They didn't win anything. At Wake Forest. So he became a product of the Spurs system. When you have a great system, that'll happen. Went to Duncan. You may can get credit for Duncan, though, if you want to. Because they wouldn't have won, I don't believe, without him. But I don't know if Duncan would have won without the Spurs. Moving on from that, it wasn't any dominant people. You had, who won titles? Wade won a title on his own as the lead guy. Wade only 6'5". Not dominant, not special stuff. So now when you say he has to be a guy, are you saying ability to play? Well, I think Brunson can play. So, but then, as I go further and further with it, I didn't understand that comment, and I don't know why she said it. That was stupid. So it's a woman saying. A woman who is probably not going to beat a man at anything that they both do. Meaning if the woman does it and the man does it, the man will come out top. On top, we're talking about physically and in physical things. Sports, athletic related things. So stop judging stuff based on your own, on yourself. Especially when what you have to say is stupid and critical for no reason. Let's be nice. Let's say good things. Let's look at what this guy has done and say, hey, if he did it at that level, can it translate to this level? That's what I like to hear. I don't like to hear a lot of criticism and things like that. So I'm glad Brunson proved him wrong there. I never knew that comment was made. And the comment was made in 2023. I'm talking about it now, but I saw that it was made in 2023. I don't think it was made last night, if you think that I think that. Okay, so, but yeah, I don't know. Where all of these people, who are dominant with size was. Then you had LeBron winning a few titles. Golden State through the years won titles with great players kind of in a system. None of them are dominant size-wise. They doubted Curry all kind of ways coming into the NBA. Too slow, too short, not tough enough as far as able to defend and everything else. Thompson and them were the role players. Green is man, Green is a utility player. I mean, so, but again, a system. But what is she saying? So that was stupid. So I'm moving, and I used to have, cause see, I know the women's game, or at least during that time, I used to have a little respect for Becky Hammon. I mean, that was stupid. I'm not saying I don't have any now, but that was stupid to say. And even going further throughout time, I just don't see where the dominant guys were, because it was no Wilt Chamberlain and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Lou Alcindor. Well, he wants to be called Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I don't like him anymore. Admiring him and growing up from a child, kind of raised to respect and revere him. I don't really like him. Quiet, just because you're quiet doesn't mean you're a good person. I've come to understand that full well. And so he may fall into that category. But I'm going to move on here. There's not a lot of them running around. It's not a ton of them. And based on new guys winning titles, he just won with Gilgeous-Alexander in Oklahoma City, who last year, who had good positional size, 6'6" as a point guard. Nah, man, ain't dominating anything. And then they didn't win this year. And they didn't win this year. So, like, what? I don't get what she's saying. Because I don't think Brunson is too small. I don't think he's a 5'10" guy who's incapable. And with the game, I don't know if he even plays like that anymore. But when I first saw Brunson, he was 6'2" or whatever, 1, 2, 3, going in the post, literally posting people up. Scoring it like that. And I didn't even believe that was real. So I thought he was too small for that. But he wasn't. I analyzed it and looked at it, and now I still believe that if a 7-footer just gives every grain of effort into his body, and he's getting posted up by a 6'3" guy, I still think he can block it out. But come on, we know that doesn't happen in an 82-game NBA season with players that love rest and love barely making the minimum of 65 games to qualify for awards and things like that. So they're not giving every grain of effort, I don't believe. And it would be hard, but even maybe then he may be able to. You got to be able to play basketball. Vision is important in basketball too, with every element of it. So I don't know, but that came out, and this video will be long and nobody will watch, but hey, at least it's on there. I talked to myself about it, so I can talk to myself about it on here. And I can just keep going on and on. But yeah, the duo of that's pretty good there, but none of them are even dominant anyway. They just got a good team in Boston too. So teams have been winning it in this era for a long time. So I don't know, but I didn't get it. I'm going to move on here, and let's get to this. We got us a good old PSA submission here. To save time, I already had a box cut, and that's how that is. So I'm going to take a little break here, get everything out and set up, and I'll be right back, as far as you can tell. All right, guys, back, set up the way I want to be anyway. So I'm going to go through this kind of quick. I don't know how this is going to show up. I hate the setup I have. I don't like what happens here, but we'll get through it the best we can. Understand that with me, I'm a guy who, the purpose of grading was getting cards and adding value to them. So at one point, you could get a card that was $1 card or so, and, get it, send it in, get a good grade, and sell it $50, $60. It's $50, $60 over $2 for me is a good flip. So I continued with that. Now I'm going to probably stop doing it as much now, but I still will do it. So that's the explanation for this first card. You got you here a good old 2026 Bryce Young. What is that? Bryce Young fade, red fade from Phoenix. Yeah, I don't like how it's set up here. Hold on. I got to see again if I can do something here. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Corrected it as much as I could here. So you got here a Bryce Young Phoenix 2024, second year Bryce Young, red fade. Only got a 9, so that stopped it from being a really good value flip there. But it's number, what is that, 54 out of 299. Like, this is too blurry for me. Camera is still blurry. Unbelievable. But 54 out of 299. And since I wanted to talk so long about Becky Hammon, you guys get an hour-long video from me today. Isn't that a joy? All right, next up here. Oh, this is a beauty. I loved it. I got this because of the color match here on it, which is not the greatest color match in the world. Why can't we... Look, I'm tired of this. Not the greatest color match. Unbelievable. Not the greatest color match in the world, but... Oh, my God. Anyway, this is the card. I mean, this sucks. So, I agree with you. I'm going to have to get it set up better than this. I can barely... Okay. Yeah, this was a nice one. Okay, can we go there? And now you can't hardly see it. Unreal. God, this sucks. Okay, anyway. Indomitian Sue, just a regular blue prism. It was really brilliant seeing it. So this was $1 flip here. And this is for sale. Of course it would be. I got it because something one day was just like, hey, get the cards of Indomitian Sue. So I looked at all these rookies, autographs and everything. I didn't like any of them. So I get cards I like too now. And this was the one that I did like. I wish it would show better here, but it won't. Indomitian Sue there. And that's a 10 gem mint. Okay, up here now, we got my guy. Oh, I love him. Oh, I think he's incredible. Oh, I think he's the grandest and the best. Uh-oh. Caleb Williams, boom, airborne, 10 gem mint. Rookie card, numbered out of, oh, God. Well, I'll just tell you, looking at it off camera, it's numbered to, oh God, is that a nostril there? Well, nothing's up my nose, so there you go. It's 12 out of 149, but hey, you'll never be able to see it on here. Well, unless you can see that. And it's still blurry. But yeah, I got a 10. Very good there. Love, love, love Caleb Williams. All right here, Mr. Darnold, who I was a fan of the whole time. Mr. Darnold on a Panini Black Friday rookie card there. Yeah, this is horrible. Anyway, yeah. Well, you'll never be able to see him, but I'll take pictures of him. They'll be on eBay one day, so you can see him there. Now I guess you can hear me talk about him. But yeah, rookie, got a 9, but it is low numbered. It is a card that is numbered out of, see, that's horrible. I can't even see it on the front. And it was on the front. It's numbered, I guess that's 16 out of 25. I can look at it off camera and tell you. Man, what? But if it's a reflective hair standing out in front of my nose, buddy, the camera's going to zoom in on it and make it look like a booger for everything that it's ever been worth. I mean, all the technology from whoever invented cameras throughout time is just going to couple with all the photographers that have ever taken a picture and just highlight that reflective hair. But you won't be able to see the card on here. Oh, no. Not at all. This sucks. Okay, anyway, Sam Darnold now, see, I'm being embarrassed publicly, but this actually never happens. I don't mistreat the cards at all. I don't mistreat the cards or the cases. I take pride in it. I want you to get a product that's good, scratch-free slabs, all of that. So I apologize for this, and I'm being serious. And I was seriously just pissed off too. I'm not playing about it. But anyway, got to move forward, man. Matt Stafford, Spectrum there. From 2025 Absolute. I only got an 8, but this is numbered out of 16. Yeah, this is numbered out of 16. Man. It's numbered out of 16 and it's jersey numbered. But if you ever watched me on the other video, on my first PSA review, I talked about how they do not include the number on the athlete's uniform when it coincides with the numbering on the card here. They don't do that very well. Meaning that they don't show the jersey number if the card is jersey numbered. It's like they try to hide it. But this is jersey number. It's 9 out of 16. And of course we know Stafford is number 9. He'll be a legendary number 9 when he gives it all up. It's going to be a Hall of Fame number there. Okay, this right here is something else. I think it's cool. If I like a card, I've already told you I'm grading it. So I always wanted these to happen. You get these. I love Score. I love it because it's fun. I love Score. I love Prestige. I love Rookies and Stars. I used to love Playoff. All of those fun things. I used to love Playbook. 2020 Playbook is one of my favorite sets there. But I really Score. They keep it very fun. Tons of inserts, tons of things like that. And I just used to always, want, like, man, this would be so sweet if it was numbered. So I got one here that I think was really something. It's only Score, but I like it. So, but anyway, and he got a 10. And the players on here are incredible. Yes, that's Aaron Rodgers, Justin Jefferson, and that is Jonathan Taylor. On a Fantasy Stars Gold Zone, meaning that it is numbered out of 50. So we can kind of see that one a little bit. 41 of 50. You can kind of see it. But not really. So, yeah, numbered out of 50. And I know this is playtime to everybody, but I love it. Only, I guess people won't like that it's Rodgers with the Packers, but let's be honest. We're only going to remember Rodgers with the Packers. Nobody else is going to care about anything else he's done. It'll add to his greatness as far as his career totals, but nobody cares. He was a Packer, and that's what people are going to remember. So that shouldn't be a drawback on that card. But it's a 10. I love it. Here you got, this didn't do good at all. I should have sold it when I got it raw. I could have sold it for 30. Now I'm just stuck with it, but whatever. It was a Jaden Daniels, whatever this is. Reactive Blue. I'm glad it's up here. Because sometimes I don't be remembering. But Reactive Blue, Jaden Daniels. Got an 8, so that sucks. And I didn't think it would get an 8, but I knew it had some flaws on it. Little edging, a little bit of a rounded corner. Not really though, but I knew it had flaws. I didn't know it I didn't know it was an 8. I thought it may be a 9, but it doesn't matter. Everything is fine. So that was an 8. This also was an 8. I know, but you have to see the cards now because you have to accept offers. I did accept offers on this, a few. So Travis Hunter an 8, whatever kind of card that is, gold something. It's rookie. What, yellow reactive? Yep, that's what it is. Yellow reactive yellow. Travis Hunter rookie got an 8. I didn't think it would get an 8, but it did. This I thought would get a 10, and it did. I call him Swesh. 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 In the place to be. All right, so that got a 10. I think he was Defensive Rookie of the Year this year. So that's that. Won't spend too much time on it. Optic Hollow Pink. Pink preview. Optic Hollow Pink. Carson Schweschinger. Defensive Rookie of the Year. This is for me. I love Michael Thomas. Big Michael Thomas fan. That showed up good. It's got a Gem Mint 10. I'm happy about it. I love it. Got it because it's Michael Thomas. One of my absolute favorites. throughout time. I thought he was incredible. 40 out of 99. Got a 10. I was happy this got a 10. And, a little bit of a throwback there. Patrick Willis, Topps Finest, refractor. Black refractor, numbered out of... I'm telling you, man, this man, I am pissed off about this. Numbered out of 99. So, there you go. Oh, man, this is this is unbelievable. Okay. Well, I mean, but that still sucks. It's too far away. You can't see it. You can't see the whole car. But anyway, it got a 10. Like, that's kind of what it looks like. That's the number in there, 27. 99, man. This, I don't know what this is. Okay, there we go. Let's do it like this from now on, I guess. Quinn Ewers. I call him Cool Hand Quinn. He has a very, very, it's beautiful, but I'll go with stylish. So I don't sound gay like I am, wanting to have gay sex with him. Because, because of that. I'm talking about it. I love sports are an art form to me, and its release to me is beautiful. I love it. And not that great. He should be better. But I liked him, and I named him Cool Hand Quinn. Very stylish, very beautiful release there. It's throwing motion. I just like it. So Cool Hand Quinn. I guess I'll be keeping this. I'm sure nobody will want it. And I don't mind keeping it at all. Because I liked him. And I like the card. Hey, it's a Gem Mint 10. All right, here we go now. Another guy I like. I don't have a nickname for him, but he's pretty good. He's panning out pretty good. Here we go again with my Prestige. I call it Prestige, by the way. I just do. But Prestige. Prestige Hero, Trevor Lawrence. This is a fun card. And nice looking there, isn't it? Got a 10. Heroes. And let's see if we can make out any of that number. No. Oh, it looks like it's out of $3.99, but it's the red. It is out of $3.99. $134 out of $3.99. So, nice looking old Trevor Lawrence there. And I really like it. Okay, I sent this in because I thought it would be a 10. Plus, this is one of the guys I'm talking about. I like these stories. I just like them. I just do. And I also thought this would be a 10. Somebody actually sent this to me on a card purchase. And it's happened before. Somebody sent me before a Trevor Lawrence card. And I looked at it and I said, well, it's a pretty good card. I graded it. It came back a 10. Nobody wanted to buy it, but it was a very nice Trevor Lawrence rookie card. And so this is a Nick Foles Bowman rookie card. And I thought it was, going to duplicate the success of that Lawrence that I sent in. But it didn't. It only received a 9. But this guy, you got a Super Bowl champion here. And didn't he win like 2 Super Bowls? Nick Foles is really doing some special stuff. But yeah, I got Nick Foles here for you. And this is cool. If I had to keep it, this is still cool. No, I do think I'm going to have to keep this. So, yeah, this is something I included, just, hey, whatever happens. And it didn't get a 10, but a Nick Foles rookie card of Bowman. And, hey, man, I like those kind of stories. Not numbered or anything, but pretty cool. Got a 9. Right here, what this be? Oh, yes. 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 I love it. This is a guy who I actually hated. All right, I'm back. I promised to do a very poor editing job on this one. So any mistakes will be, highlighted there for all to see. But yeah, I think I was saying, yes! Oh, God, yes! So I love this dude. I just love him. I hated him at Oklahoma. I didn't think he was good. any of that. I just didn't, I just didn't. Over time, I just began to love him. I just began to love him. And when I saw this card, I had to have it. Yes, it's score. Yes, it is of a guy that a lot of people aren't going to think is great. But I'm telling you, I love these stories. I love remembering this. I did. I mean, it's a number one overall draft pick. And I think he went on to do good. He did have some NFL leadership things there that happened. Yeah, without further ado, boom. I love his score and everything like that. Yeah, Sam Bradford, rookie. And when I saw, yes, this is a dollar flip deal here, but this is for me. Number 82 out of 499. If 82 is special to me because of the year 1982. That's when I was born. And so I liked it for that. But it was numbered. I love Bradford. Had 82 on there. Absolutely. Needed to get it, and I did. And I, of course, was grading it. If it would have been a 6, I was grading it. And I mean a 6 that looked like a 6. I was grading it. I love it. Look at this guy. This guy was like 6'4". Just strapping, man. And, man, out of Oklahoma, number one overall pick. That's good. I love it. So I'm caught up in it, and I'm happy about it. Look at that Bradford card. I love it. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so got a 10. And that is for me. I don't think because something can still be for me, and I may still list it. I don't think I'm even listing that one. That's really, really for me. And another one of my things here. I got this. This is for me too. I don't think I'm listing Bradford. I know no one cares, but I don't think I'm listing it. Yes. Yeah, I love it. I love it. So, but another one of my guys. Now, this is guys actually from my time. And I enjoy watching them today. I like this daddy. So I saw this and just got it. This wasn't anything I was covered and just saw it and got it. Thought it was cool, and I did get it there. And it's our friend Chris Sims. On a Flair, what is that? Flair Tradition? Flair Mystique? Flair Mystique. See if I could read or knew what was going on. I wouldn't have misstated that there. Or I wouldn't have been wrong. Not Flair Tradition, Flair Mystique. It says it there. I only got a 9 on it, so it didn't end on a high note there. But the Bradford was great in its penultimate state there. It really, really was fulfilling to me. So that's the order. Get Sims out of there reflecting in that way. So that was a lot. I don't know. This is 10s, this is 9s, and that's nothing. Hold on. I'll be back. Okay, guys, trust me, no editing effects here. This will be very underwhelming, but I'm just trying to show you. I feel like I'm doing the right thing that way. I'm going to try to go back through these and at least let you see them in a light that does some justice, since I kind of saw how to do that. Kind of figured out how to make it through that there at the end. So, here goes. That's the Stafford Spectrum there. We all know what that looks like. That's the Daniels Blue Reactive. Nobody. Well, a lot of people probably care. Hunter, I am going to try to do better here next time. I don't know how I will, though. Mr. Bryce Young. Yeah, that's a nice looking card. It could have been a 10, but it probably wouldn't have been, and it wasn't. No beef from me about it. That's about the best that could be done there. Oops. I'm turned over after we do that, buddy. That's the fold. I think this is kind of where I started saying that this may be a low budget option, a low budget way to do that. We saw the Sims there. The Sue, yeah, I really hope we could capture that. That was gorgeous seeing it on eBay. Gorgeous when I got it home. And it still looks pretty gorgeous there. Yeah, I love it. I love this card. So yeah, I could easily keep it. Somebody gave me a disrespectful offer on this too. But I mean, when I saw the value of it, I can't believe it's that low. They don't respect score at all. Swash. Swash. Oh yes. Oh yeah, that's my man. Yeah, that was really something. Oh yeah, that did pick up some shine on it, didn't it? Nice. There we go. I think I probably showed that right too. Yeah, I think we saw this one pretty good too. That's very nice. If anybody still likes those actually used to sell pretty good, but that was what, 2024, 2023 thing, maybe 25. I don't know how they do now, but so there we go. I did the best I could to show you them in the best light, and hey, I'll be back one more time. Yeah, so just want to go over the list of the order with you guys. So we've seen them all, and this is where they are. We saw the Sims, PSA 9. The Score Fantasy Stars with Rogers, Jefferson, Taylor, 10. Topps Platinum Matthew Stafford we didn't see. I took her offer on it. I took an offer on it. PSA 8, the Spectrum jersey number out of 16. We saw that. Sam Bradford Score PSA 10. We saw Foles PSA 9 rookie Bowman. We saw Sam Darnold. We saw Trevor Lawrence Heroes, Sam Darnold rookie. Trevor Lawrence Heroes we saw, PSA 9, PSA 10. Bryce Young, second year, Red Fade Phoenix. We saw Caleb Williams, Airborne Silver out of 149. We saw Caleb Williams rated rookie Optic. We did not see. I took an offer on that. It was a PSA 10. The Jaden Daniels, we saw it. The Drake May Orange Laser got a PSA 9. I was happy about it. We didn't see that. I took an offer on it. And I didn't think, I was hoping it was a 9, and it was. And then when I saw it, I graded it. It wasn't bad condition. I just knew it wasn't 10. I was going to sell it raw. Then I saw the 9s were at the time going for $80. I said, whoa. Of course, by the time I got it in, that time was over. But I still was able to accept an offer on it. It was fine. PSA 9. Cam Moore notoriety. Silver Mosaic notoriety. PSA 10. We didn't see that. I accepted an offer on it. We saw the Ewers Yellow Reactive PSA 10. We saw the Michael Thomas PSA 10. And the Omarion Hampton Silver Prism Rookie out of Mosaic. We did not see. It was a PSA 10. I accepted an offer on it. We saw the Patrick Willis Refractor. We saw that. We saw the Indomitian Sue. The Indominate Sue. Blue Prism. He was dominant is what I'm saying. And nasty. PSA 10, and we're not friends. I'm not sucking up to him. They have stuff for people like that, and I'll leave it there. PSA 10, and the Travis Hunter we saw. and the Schwesh we saw. So that's it. I've held you up long enough. Hey, you enjoyed it. Stop lying to yourselves. So I'll see you again. Probably really soon. I have another order coming in. That order I did better with offers, and it's much better. And hey, everything is fine and everything is great. And hey, I love cards. Love buying them. Love grading them. Love selling them. And love seeing them. So it's going to be it for me. I'm going to get the heck on out of here. And don't be too sad until you see me again. Love you all.